Okay, Leo. Welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-May 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Leo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading. So it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. Okay. Leo. You have the Tower. Overall energy. Something could have happened all of a sudden. This could be a breakdown of something, collapse. Could be a sudden surprise. We'll see. Currently, you have the Page of Cups. So somebody coming in either with an apology, a sweet message, maybe an I love you, I miss you type of thing. But it is some sort of communication. The challenge is the Five of Swords. So trust is an issue here. Five of Pentacles is the foundation. So somebody's feeling left out in the cold, feeling a sense of lack. I also feel like a lack of energy, this can have to do with health as well. So maybe there is something there in regards to that. But clearly there is some sort of struggle here in regards to this. The Magician in the past, you might have been manifesting either this Tower moment or I want to say like a way out of something, maybe manifesting a better life. We'll see. Four of Pentacles on your mind. For some of you, this Four of Pentacles is about saving your own sanity. It could be about saving money. With the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Pentacles is money, but it is time, energy, security, the physical realm. Your outcome, wow, is the Two of Cups. So some sort of partnership, connection, union, dare I say something peaceful between you and another. What is this Tower? Let's see. This could be something that happened really quickly. The King of Swords, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If not, then maybe this is somebody who's very aloof, maybe cold-hearted, maybe somebody who's more of like head over heart type of person. This could also be you. Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. There could have been a third-party situation. There could have been maybe like a juggling act. Somebody's too busy. The Two of Pentacles can represent that. Maybe there's just been this constant up and down loop of heartache after heartache, disappointments. The Moon card. For some of you, I also want to say that there's a shattering of illusions. Like seeing things clearly now, trying to prioritize your own heartache. Maybe to heal yourself. Need of water. You have Mars. You have Pisces energy here, Moon card. Yeah, I feel like a sense of shattering illusions. What is this Page of Cups? Wow, Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. For some of you, this is opening yourself up by using your intuition, maybe loving yourself. Something to do with the home or your sense of security, your sense of belonging. Empress, yeah. Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. Virgo energy here. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There could be some... Okay. especially if you're the feminine Leo, with this Empress being here, this is about growth, expansion, can be about pregnancy, although I don't think that that's the case over here. Self-care, self-love. Feminine energy is the energy of one who is at ease, at rest, at peace, because her whole environment is taken care of. She doesn't have to worry about whatever, because masculine energy takes care of all of those things, so that when she feels safe and secure and at ease and at peace, there is so much more given. It's not about like, oh, the masculine has to work more and the feminine doesn't do anything. No, the feminine, right, because she's the womb, she's where creation is and gives birth to this. What you are putting in the feminine energy, whether it's your own, whether it's someone else's, whatever, because we all have masculine and feminine. What you are putting into the feminine energy, this place of peace, nurturing, wholesome fun, beauty, all of that feels good. When you nurture that, when that is being given, she produces and gives birth to what was put in her. Okay, so for some of you, this was you working on yourself. Maybe you were manifesting this for yourself. I don't know. Three of Pentacles, somebody wants to work together, teamwork, partnership. The Hermit is this card of introspection, isolation. So maybe out of the woodwork, somebody starts to say something or with a message or whatever. Maybe they came with a message and you're over here as the Hermit thinking about it. For some of you, you felt that you were putting in work and felt alone in some sort of situation. Try to explain that. If this part is resonating, I can see that with the Page of Cups, there was like an explaining with love type of thing. All right, let's just move forward. Nine of Wands at the bottom. There's an exhaustion, but there is also a perseverance here. Why is the Five of Swords the challenge? I mean, that seems pretty obvious, but why is the Five of Swords here for Leo? The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, my goodness, and the Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. You're stressed, okay? You're stressed. There is anxiety, possibly sleepless nights about this Ace of Pentacles. So some sort of proposal, an offer, reconciliation. It could be something to do with money, like a new idea in regards to that. Whatever the case is, there is stress and anxiety here. Knight of Wands, taking action. Maybe because somebody's been in and out. Maybe you feel somebody's a player. Maybe you feel like, oh, this is just in the heat of the moment type of thing. Knight of Wands. This could be something that's passionate. Maybe you feel impulsive because you're stressed and worried about something here that you don't trust with that Five of Wands. Maybe you're worried about someone's agenda. 9 and 5, there's a Four of Swords there. So either the challenge is also receiving peace and healing from this, taking a break. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Leo? Five of Wands, my goodness. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. This is a struggle. Not only, this has been pretty much a major struggle for you. There has been stress, drama, conflict, maybe other people involved, lack of trust, somebody playing mind games, possibly, you know, feeling like you have to fend for yourself, feeling like there's a lack of time for yourself or for things that you need to do because your energy is being depleted by this, possibly a lack of health because of all the stress that's being thrown on there. What else is Five of Pentacles? Feeling left out of the cold. Maybe you felt alone. Maybe you felt like somebody was making you feel like you weren't a priority. Maybe you spent a lot of money on whatever this situation is. Page of Pentacles. An offer. 10 of Swords. I feel like, okay, Sun card. That's you. I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, somebody has communicated something. It could have been somebody who's younger than you, maybe somebody who's more immature, or just immature in general. Maybe there was something that was said, like, hey, let's work with this. Here's the practical thing. And Ten of Swords, it just ended up in some sort of ending or pain, suffering. Why is the Magician here in the past? There might have been also issues with communication. Maybe truths weren't spoken. Maybe things weren't made very clear. Ten of Cups, King of Wands, Temperance. So we have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Two of Swords at the bottom. I feel like you were patiently waiting for a situation to manifest, but somebody, it's almost like you're trying to get through to someone, and all you keep getting is a busy signal. You're absolutely in the past here. There's a manifestation of the Ten of Cups, a happily ever after with another individual, or just having peace and harmony is basically what that is. But there is some sort of blockage with that Two of Swords that showed up at the bottom. Maybe you were left at a crossroads or felt like you were at a stalemate. What is the Four of Pentacles? Four of Swords, Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You're tired, you're exhausted. And this feminine energy really wants to feel safe and secure with that Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Wants peace and is open and ready to wait for what has been manifested here. You're more keeping to yourself. I know that the Four of Pentacles is Pentacles, but this also feels like a sense of sanity. This reading is literally flowing so nicely. So to me, that seems like you're on the right path, Leo. It just feels like there's something here, like you're following your intuition. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups. Wow, Judgment. Listen, you're going to have this opportunity for this Two of Cups, this relationship. Judgment can be a reconciliation, but somebody is either waiting. I feel like somebody is waiting. There could be some sort of perseverance here with this Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. That is victory, success, attention, recognition. Nine of Cups, happiness. Getting what you want. The only thing that I'm not very sure about over here is 9 and 2. There's a Seven of Cups in between. So you might have options. There might be a little bit of confusion that's thrown into the mix here. Six of Cups. It's going to be a soulmate connection. The past. What else is it? Can represent authenticity and genuinity. Is that even a word? Oh, Eight of Cups and the Sun card. Walking towards happiness. You left the past in the past. Two of Wands. That was a decision here you made, or you're currently making that decision about leaving the past in the past and really following your intuition. Happiness, clarity, a new beginning. It's a big yes here that you were doing for yourself. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. That is a long-term stability, security, legacy, family, inheritance, money, financially secure. I just feel such a sense of you being in your power right now, Leo. 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups, World, Queen of Wands, 5 of Cups. There is a bit of regret and sadness here. But there's also this feeling of, I had to do what I had to do. Ace of Cups, there's a 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, the Moon, and the Lovers. You're wondering here about someone's intentions. There's a new beginning here. Something with emotion, something passionate. There might be a little bit of fear here with that Moon card, 3 of Cups. Could be a good time, could be a reconciliation. Yeah, you are avoiding and focusing on what is right and getting balance back into your life. I'm just trying to see whatever this is that's coming in, if it's, well, you have the Lovers, so. It is definitely some sort of commitment because something here has changed. And I feel like it's because you made a shift within you. Like I said before, there is a solid yes that you made to yourself. It's like, nope, that's it. We're doing this, and this is what we're doing, and this is what's best for us. And your inner child was like, finally, I feel secure. I feel safe. That literally shift, I don't know, your frequency or whatever to get to somewhere else to open the door to what it is that you are looking for. So like I said, it seems to be this relationship or commitment. If this is about a job, it's about a job. King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Somebody feels the loss without you. Somebody feels regret. Investment. Ace of Swords. You might be holding back. But somebody, it seems like somebody is coming here with this Ace of Pentacles, this proposal, but you don't trust it. You're using your intuition. You're listening to your intuition. I feel like something shifted here. Something shifted because you are, I can't get over the fact, so dead set on what it is that you want. And everything else has no choice but to either gravitate or grav away. That's not a word, but whatever. All right, so Leo. To me, this looks like some sort of reconciliation. All these cards fell on the floor. Give me a second. They could be watching you. This could have been a chaser, runner, chaser type of situation. I'm just looking at the card that fell. Maybe you felt like you were gambling. You didn't want to take a gamble anymore. The only gamble you're taking is on what you want, because you're the only one living in your shoes. And it's not like you're trying to do anyone any harm. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future, and talking, interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. So, yeah. Let's see. Messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Leo. Leo. I lost myself for a little while. I wish I had treated you better. I wish I could share my good news with you. Finding out the truth crushed me. We will be together again. You and I both know that I'm not the one for you. I'm afraid to contact you. Okay, so maybe somebody could be taking accountability, or if it's not accountability, maybe realizing the errors or what was done. Something here has affected another person. We will be together again. Just to me, sounds like some sort of reconciliation, or maybe even just talking things through. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I hid who I really am from you. You and I were too young. I look for you everywhere. The you and I are too young could be a maturity difference. And let's see here. Your advice and clarity cards for mid-May 2025. Okay, Leo. Instinct, rejection. They're all the same color. The gray color is neutrality, enlightenment, consciousness, purpose, wisdom, spirituality, unity, and expansiveness. All right, so let's see. So in the short section, I'll read a little bit more on these advice and clarity cards. So be sure to check that out. That gives a little more explanation on the story, which is a little bit easier to digest, as well as a personal inquiry where the question you can ask yourself might help you in regards to this. So let's read Instinct first, because it's the first one I pulled out. And Instinct says, there is a guide inside us. Wolf climbs the treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him never to turn back. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are used. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are to use in the future, his master said. Wolf's defense is his instinct and he senses danger. I don't know why I can't read right now. There might be issues in communicating something and saying something. Hence, Wolf journeys on and does not look below for his enemies. He climbs unseen, for only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. Rejection. They won't use me. The artist is summoned for jury duty, but they won't use him. He doesn't fit their concept of what a juror should be. He paints pictures no one understands. He lives alone. They want somebody who will put himself in the other guy's place, but he will never do that. He doesn't get mixed up with anything or anyone. They honor his individuality when they invite him, yet when he appears, they reject it by not using him. This card's about protection, exclusion, and development. As well as the Instinct card is about instinct, guides, and awakening. So check out the short section. Again, it's going to give a little bit more on these cards. So Leo, if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.